welcome back to my channel. This is what I got this week. I'm gonna make some chicken tikka masala because I've got some veggies I need to use up in the freezer. And so I bought some more veggies to go with that. I got some cauliflower, and then in the freezer I have some carrots and some peas. I bought the tikka masala sauce as well as the chicken. I bought the individually buy per chicken breast so that I can make sure I got enough, because I wanted more protein in it than I put last time. And when you buy the little packages, sometimes there's less in it. So that's what I got for the main meal. I also took out of the freezer some buns, some like hamburger buns that I need to use up, but I only have 3. And I have, she doesn't like the fire. You don't like that? So I have 3 hamburger buns left over from a few weeks when I made turkey sandwiches with the turkey patties. I have 1 lone turkey patty left. And I bought these to make chicken patty sandwiches. I know they're not patties, they're strips, but you know, some places put the strips on the sandwiches. So we're gonna make it work. I got this specifically, I know this is a more expensive brand, but I wanted less than like a whole box. So 3 strips is a serving and there's 2.5. So I figured I'll be almost done with the package in 1 meal prep, and I'll have just maybe a few chicken strips left that I can eat at any time. So got that for another option. Got some veggies. I got some cucumbers, some avocado, and some lettuce. I ordered a couple of other things. I ordered tomatoes. They didn't have the ones I wanted. So I just told her to skip it. I told the shopper to skip it. They had something else that I ordered, some cheese, some Tillamook cheese squares. They didn't have that. I told her just to skip it. Tomorrow I may take a walk to Safeway and see what they have and pick up some more snacks. But I got the lettuce just to make some salads. I'm not going to make big salads, but to have like a side salad or a salad after I eat my main meal. So I got some lettuce for that. This is the red leaf. I feel like the red leaf lasts longer than the green leaf. So small haul, but I accidentally forgot to push my ButcherBox order off. I have a ButcherBox subscription, but because I'm just one person, it takes me a while to eat through all the meat, and I was almost done, but I had like my fish left to finish, and I think maybe one other thing from the last purchase. So I forgot to push the order off, so it got delivered. So I had to make room in my freezer for all that meat. So we're going to be doing a lot of use up in the next few weeks, using up what I have, buying things to complement the meat that I already have that I just bought. So for that reason, I've got to use up the frozen stuff in my freezer. So we'll start with the last of those frozen veggies, and then I bought these cauliflower to add. I'm not going to do potatoes this time. It'll be the masala sauce with the chicken and the veggies. Skip the potatoes, serve it over rice. That'll cut out some of the points and calories too. So stay tuned to see how I put all this together, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It's early, and I'm gonna get the chicken tikka masala started. So I'm gonna coat the pan with this olive oil. I've got my chicken here. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Tony's to the chicken just to kind of give it something. And then I have this Indian curry seasoning, and I add just a little bit of that to the sauce when I add the sauce in. I've got what's left of my green peas, my sweet peas from the last time. It is 200 grams, so I didn't even quite use half the last time. And I've got the chicken tikka masala sauce and what's left of my carrots, some frozen carrots, almost freezer burnt, but I think they're okay. So that'll use up some things. It'll use up the carrots, it'll use up the peas, and it'll put a dent in my curry seasoning. I'm trying to use my seasonings. I've got a bunch that I've bought for different things, but then haven't used them again. So I'm trying to, week by week, find ways to use the seasonings that I bought. But this is what I've got for my chicken tikka masala. So we're gonna get started. My little sous chef. Do you approve? So this is a pretty easy dump and go recipe. I always spray my crock pot with some kind of spray oil. This time I used avocado oil, added the chicken, and then I just add all the ingredients. This is a little Tony's sachets just to season the chicken a little bit. I often just skip this if I'm in a hurry, but I'm trying to be more mindful to season my food appropriately. Got the sauce added, add a little bit of water to the jar so that I can get all that sauce out. I add the frozen carrots, the frozen peas, and the frozen cauliflower, and I just season that up with the curry seasoning. I tried to add a lot because I don't think these sauces are too spicy, even though they say medium spice level on the jar. I don't remember them being very spicy. So I went ahead and added a lot of that curry seasoning. And I realized I forgot coconut milk. I usually add coconut milk here, but I saw online you can add yogurt instead of coconut milk, and I had yogurt in the fridge. Decided to improvise with the yogurt and see how it goes. To Safeway to get a second yogurt because the one from the fridge looked like it had frozen and then defrosted. The texture was off. So I went to get one yogurt. I ended up getting 2 yogurts, but I also got Christmas tree cakes. These are always so hard to find. So while they had them, I grabbed a box. That's the receipt. I got the Colby Jack snack cheeses. I wanted this in my order, but they didn't have it, so. Still cold brew. I'm almost out. Griot's pickle spears. I wanted to try these. Everyone goes on about them. We'll see. Yogurt that I need to add to the tikka masala. I always pick up thin slices of cheese when I find the thin slices. So they had thin slices for the medium cheddar. I think the Swiss cheeses are actually thinner even because they're like 3 for 120, but this is still good. Got some pears. They're a little hard. I never know how to tell when fruit is ready, but these look good. I got a green. A brown, what do you call that? A Bosque pear. Yep. What is this? Anjou? Let's see. Anjou. Yep. D'Anjou. What do we call the red? I'm going to say it's a red pear. What do we call it? A Stark Remsen. I got some carrots because I accidentally deleted the carrots from my shopping list for Instacart. So I like to just get the individual ones sometimes because I can just cut these up and have them rather than have a big bag of carrots going brown in my fridge. Second little haul. More than I thought. I was just going for yogurt, and this is everything that I got. The second container of yogurt right there. So I'm going to stir this up in a little while once it kind of starts melting down. So I've peeled the carrots. I'm going to go ahead and cut them into little pieces so I can have them as a snack. So of all that, I got 2 cups of these snacking carrots. And I'm just going to eat this one right now just because it's not going to make a whole lot in a cup. It'll probably be like 1/4 of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat it as a snack. And I'll take these to work tomorrow. Hi, baby. Hi, you love the laundry? You love the laundry? Hi, my baby. Hi. It's warm? It's so warm. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. So this is the finished product. The yogurt was not a fail, but I learned something. I think I read that you should let the yogurt come to closer to room temperature before you add it. The texture was a little off. It kind of curdled in the crock pot, but it was tasty. I stirred it up good and it mixed up well, but you can kind of see the yogurt was a little curdled, but I ate it all week and it was fine. It was actually really delicious. Next time I'll try something different with the yogurt. I'll see if letting it come to closer to room temperature before I add it is a good thing. If you've done this before, you've cooked with yogurt, share what you do to make it work, because I've never used it before. I see people adding it to dishes and stuff, but I don't really know how to work with it. But this is what I got. I got 4 servings for the week, plus an extra serving, plus the serving that I ate. And so I've put it in the app and figured out the points and calories. I'll make sure they're on the screen. And I got lots of containers for the week, so that was a good meal prep. My second meal option was a use-up meal. I had these 3 buns frozen, so I pulled them out so that I could make sandwiches with them with the turkey patty and these chicken strips. I ended up only using one of the buns because it was kind of moldy. The other 2 were kind of moldy, so I just threw them out. And I used the wraps that I had. I had some wraps in my pantry, so La Tortilla Factory wrap, so I went ahead and used that. But that you saw right there, that was the chicken patty, and I've got these pickle spears to go with it. I realized I had pickles in the fridge to finish off. I had 2 servings of pickles, so I went ahead and used that. And I did use up, though, a lot of things. So I used up the pickles. I used up this turkey patty. I ate the chicken strips. I just popped them in the air fryer. This is the patty after it was done. It was really good. It was one of those meal preps that's like simple, but it's like, why don't I do this more often? The chicken strips were good. You can't go wrong with chicken strips. But I enjoyed this all in all, and this was my plate. I had a burrito with the turkey patty, the pickles that were in the fridge. I have like 2 or 3 pickles left to finish, and then I'll start on the Griot's pickles. The patty is right here. I did put the Chick-fil-A sauce, as you can see. I don't worry about sauce points too much, but the Chick-fil-A sauce does add a little bit to it. But otherwise, it was a good point and calorie meal option, and it'd be good with a cup of soup or some fruit, but I just had it with the pickles and it was delightful.